have some fun here. So, um, there's a challenge out there. It's a spoon challenge, and I thought, well, I'm gonna try it. So, I got my little drawing here. Um, what I'm going to do is try to do a spoon with a rattler snake wrapped around it. We're gonna see if I can do that or not. I don't know that I can, but we did the walking stick with a rattler on it. We did the walking stick with a rattler on it. And so we're gonna try that. And see what we can do. Hey Billy, how are you? So yeah, this is gonna be for the spoon challenge at AMM 75. Right? That's her name. But yeah, so I've got the spoon part here. He's going to wrap around the spoon and his head's going to be up here. Hello, hello. I am getting over the crud, so if I end up losing my voice, it's okay. It will come back. I came down with it over the new year, and it's been horrible. But I'm starting with the dowel. I don't know what else to start with. And I think we're going to try to get the shape first. So I think in order to do that, I'm going to use my big boy. Maybe. Oh, shoot, I got to change out my doohickey because I had my porcelain tips in there yesterday playing with the porcelain tips. Now, them are fun, and we will be working with them a little bit today, too. We will be working with the porcelain tips because, yeah, I like them. Let me go grab my other chuck here. Well, maybe. I think I might have lost it. Or, nope, I didn't. It was already sitting over here. Sorry, guys. Chuck was already sitting over here, and I didn't see it. Which one are we going to use here? Does this one fit in there? Nope, we have to use the silver one. Okay. And change this bad boy out here. Yes, I am going to use my X tool as much as I possibly can, because I love my X tool. Is that going to be tight enough? It is. Okay. I love it because it's cordless. And look, I got all my stickers here. I don't know if you guys can see all of them. But I got E-Dubs. I got Michaels. I have some also in the house I need to get on here. I was leery of putting them on here because I wasn't sure if I was going to keep this table. But now I have decided to. So, yeah. All right. It lasts quite a while, actually. I'm quite amazed with how long it lasts. Because I didn't think it was going to last very long, but it does, actually. This thing's probably super loud in your guys' ear. Hi, John. I'm Matt. Oh, my goodness. Everybody's jumping on. So we're doing this spoon challenge. Let me turn this off real quick so I can talk. We're going to do the spoon challenge. I'm going to do a spoon. And it's going to be wrapped with a rattler snake. And the head is going to be up here as the top of the spoon. Is what we are going to attempt to do. Okay? Attempt is the operative word there. Okay? We are using our... we are using our X tool. No, I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to making a spoon, y'all, so bear with me. You should do some wood carving. It is so much fun. I was going to do a really big one and have to use like the chainsaw and everything, and then I opted against it. I think this one's getting a little beat up and dull, and that's why it's like being so weird. So it's, well, maybe go ahead and get this one changed. Maybe. There we go. I wonder if I shouldn't use one of these. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Love you.
Love you.
Nicer outside than it is in my shop, so I open up my door to get some air in. It feels good.
I know.
But I got my heater going too, so I stay warm. Sorry, guys. The husband had to stop in. So I think I'm going to use this burr thingy. E-Dub! Look at E-Dub. You're here. You're on the table. We're making a spoon. You inspired me, E-Dub. We're going to do the spoon challenge. So it's going to be a spoon with a rattler wrapped around it. I don't know. We're going to try it. This is hardwood too. It sucks. But I need to make it even with his head. Gotta keep in point of where his head is at. And I have no clue what I'm doing, guys. I should have my mask on. Hold on. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. I know I'm going to have to go into the inside of it, which is fine. I think I can do that. I just... trying to get the shape is going to be the hard part. I am going to get my mask on, though. So this is a cordless. It's a cordless Dremel, pretty much. It's called an X tool. And I'm loving this thing. It seems to last forever. Maybe I should clean my tip real quick. So if you guys don't know this little trick, if you get, like my tip is very nasty. It's all corroded because I did use it on some green wood. So, yeah, this helps get rid of all that. Just heat it up, burn it off of there. And it literally will burn off sometimes. I don't want to burn my fingernail. And it doesn't hurt the burr at all. But it does help get it cleaned up. So that it gurs better. It takes more stuff off of there. Yeah, I was going to use my knives, but I opted not to. My hands are kind of sore, so I decided not to. And if you guys haven't already, please comment, or like you guys already did comment, but like this, subscribe for me. Could always use more subscribers. Okay, we're getting all that stuff burnt off there. Now let me find I don't know where my brushes. I should have it with me, and I don't. Go figure. I wasn't really set to go live today. I wasn't going to at first. I was thinking of not going live, and then I opted to. And I don't know. I should have been more prepared for this, guys. So I'll be right back on screen here in just a second. Let me find my scraper here. Ooh, I can't breathe through this mask, y'all. I already am having a hard time breathing as it is, because I've got the crud. But then wearing a mask on top of it is not a help at all. My brush is not up there. I thought I had my brush laying right here, but I guess I don't. So, we'll just wear it off as we go. Alrighty, back at it. Kind of want to get the shape of my spoon down first, I think. And then be able to go from there. And I want to keep my spoon even with this head up here, so. Oh, you're not going to get bored, believe me. Oh, thank you. So yeah, that's another thing I do on the side is sell they're press-ons, and I sell them. They're with a company called Red Aspen, and I sell press-on fingernails. That's another thing I do on the side. But this is something you can't get. I know it does. But it is taking shape. Little bit by little bit. And it might end up being a wonky spoon. That's okay. I don't think it matters. That's probably a little bit better. It's not vibrating on the table as bad that way. Okay, I need you guys to blow all the dust off for me, please, because I have this mask on and I keep blowing like it's actually going to blow the dust off of there. I am going to put my apron on though, because I'm getting covered in sawdust. So let's get our handy dandy apron on here so we don't get completely covered. I like this because it does catch all the sawdust and it's not on me then. It's not on my clothes. So, all right. You can't overpower the thing, and I did. I overbrewed it. Okay. We may end up having to use the big Dremel. Oh yeah, don't put a towel underneath it. Oh my goodness, I did that one time. I caught my glove. I was whittling, and then all of a sudden I used a glove. I had my glove on, and I decided to move over, and forgot I had my glove on, and I caught my glove. It didn't hurt me, but boy, it mutilated my glove. I know I need to get some kind of a rubber mat so that it doesn't sound so horrible. Okay, my juice is coming out of here. I forgot to tighten that down. Right, yeah. Don't use drill bits. They're not exactly the best thing to use. Like this is not a drill bit. It is a 3-pointer, 3-point tip. Well, thank you. Yes, we do. We all try. We try to do our best at. Yeah, this is about the worst part, is trying to get the shape that you're wanting. So I want, this is going to be hollowed out here, but I want my spoon handle up here so it kind of lays backwards a little bit. Just trying to get all this extra material off, and I don't know any other way to do it than this. So that's why this is the way I'm doing it. I'm sure my buddies on here would probably have a better way of doing this. I just don't know of one right now. Oh, my hands are going numb. Did you do... Oh, yeah, your moose carving, John. I saw that. So my mom, you guys know my mom is a big supporter of me and my woodworking and all my crafting ideas. So she's got me started in a new direction this year that you guys will start seeing now. You have always kind of done like cartoony things, and well, she sent me a picture. Sorry, guys. I take the mask off for a while and breathe. So she sent me a picture of like this cat that she found at some store, and she hasn't been able to find another one like it, but she really loves it. And she was wondering if I could make one. And I'm like, sure, of course I can, you know? I know I can. Which is what I was actually going to start on, was the cat. But it's kind of an abstract cat. But then I saw everybody doing the spoon challenge, and I was like, I'm going to try this, because why not, you know? I've never heard of that kind of wood. Doing the cats, so I got some new grinder wheels, guys. Like, these things are like the bomb diggity that go on my grinder. That I'm gonna start using to make the cats. And then, of course, I got the Mufasa. It's I don't know what it's really called, but I love this thing. I can't wait to use it. Yeah. It's gonna be something. This is gonna be cool as hell to do. So yeah, I've never heard of that kind of wood. Yes, it is a very dangerous bit. But I do chainsaw carving, so I mean, I'm kind of used to it. And I've been watching videos on how to use them, how not to use them, where to put your guard, where not to put your guard, stuff like that. So I think I'll be good with that. Nothing else, I'll be missing an arm. It's okay. So, yeah, we're gonna, I don't know. This is going to take some time to get all this extra wood off of here that I don't want on here. Because I want my handle to be kind of slim-ish. Kevin, how are you? Is everybody enjoying their New Year? Like, I've had a crappy New Year so far. I have been very sick. Got very sick New Year's Eve. Went into the New Year's being very sick. Spent all day Friday. That's why you're going to hear me cough every once in a while. Spent all day Friday on the couch. Couldn't move. It sucked. I'm still getting over it a little bit. Not completely over it. But I'm getting better. I love that moose that you carved. I absolutely love it. You are so good at what you do. I could not do that. I could not do a moose. He would end up missing an antler or something. So, I can't do a moose. Is there any easier way to take all this extra wood off? Does anybody know an easier way? It's going to take forever. I just don't know another way to do it. Ooh. Clamp it down and saw it off. Yeah. I was thinking of using the grinder, but I think you guys would probably like scream at me because I'd be holding it and using the grinder. Oh, well, yeah. I guess I could do that, huh? I don't know that I can clamp it down. Guess I could probably clamp it there and kind of grind it a little bit, maybe? Ish? I don't know. I could use the grinder? Okay, well, we're going to turn you guys around. Don't mind my shop. It is a mess, guys. I got this part all cleaned up. The rest of my shop is still a mess. But we'll bring you guys up and over here so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. We're going to use this. Oh, my mushroom just fell over. Hey, Joe, what are we making? We are making a spoon. I'm inspired. We're making a spoon, and it's going to be, so the spoon, and then it's going to have a rattler snake wrapped around it. Be careful. Oh, y'all, you know me, I'm always careful. Ha ha. You know me, I do some wild stuff. I have a clamp somewhere that will clamp this on there. And it's a big honking clamp, so you guys don't laugh at me, because I don't think I got a smaller one. I think all I have is a big one. Let me, yeah. I might need both of them. We'll grab both of them, just in case I need them. So yeah, I got big honking clamps for a small little piece of wood. And, sorry guys, I am literally, and I don't know how to use these. I really don't. This is from the maker of Vice Grip, and it's a Vice Grip for sure. Okay, so let's, well, hell, that, stay where I want you to. Okay, we're gonna go there, we're gonna go right here. Nope, we need it more under it. Okay. We're going to grip this hammer down. Bigger than like that. So I thought we were going to. He's going to move a little bit, I think. Do I have one of them vices? What do you mean? Do I have a vice? Like a big... Sarah's on call today. I'll probably hear her on the scanner. Tell her, come to your auntie's house. Your auntie needs help. These grips are going to kick my ass here. How am I going to grip this one over here and stay out of the way of my knot? Probably need to put this on a corner, huh? Let me move crud around. Oh, like I use for my jewelry, like a metal vice grip thing. I have one of them. It's downstairs. That might work better, huh? Well, let me run and grab it. I got one. I gotta have to take the apron off. I can't run through the house with sawdust. I get in trouble for that. Okay, Amy Doe. Okay, so let me go grab my vice thing. Big jigger. Hold on. You guys talk while I'm gone. Okay, guys. Is this what we're talking about? Is this what we need? I think this is what you guys are talking about. I think so. Okay. That's a box. All right. Well, I use that for my jewelry. So, wasn't real sure. Hoping that's going to be, I don't know if that's going to be very stable, but we'll try it. Okay. Let me get my little thing in here and then I can make it stabler. If that makes any sense. Make it stabler. I don't want it to leave marks on there, but I think it's going to. But I can get rid of them. Okay. Now. Yes, I do. Oh, okay. Use the clamps to hold. Oh, hey. Yeah, that'll work great. I can clamp right here. That's a good idea. I can use them to hold that down. I have to. What did I do with my other one? There it is. Okay. Okay. And then this one can go right here. Right? Okay. And then I think that's solid. Okay. So, can you guys see what I'm doing here? Let me turn it this way. That way if we have an accident, somebody can call 911. Oh, helps if it's plugged in. I forgot, I unplugged everything. My husband kept saying it was a fire hazard to have everything plugged in to an extension cord, so I unplugged everything. Okay, so we're going to use a gur bit. That's a hell of a lot easier. I'm stressing you. I got this, girl. Just make sure you have 911 on hand. Close your eyes. I don't want to close my eyes. I won't know what I'm doing. If I close them eyes. Well, damn. Oh, you guys are telling Amy Jo to close her eyes, probably, huh? Yeah, that might be a smart idea, Amy Jo. Just close your eyes. You'll never see what I'm doing. Okay, I gotta reclamp this. It fell apart. So I need to work on this side just a bit. Get it down just a bit. Okay, let's clamp it back in. This is a pain in the butt. Nobody told me this was going to be a pain in the butt. Okay, let's turn this back on. Okay, let's open it up. Wrong way. Let's turn it this way. See if we can get this side done. Oops, I need to come up just a bit with my hook here. Okay. Alright, let's do this side. So I think we have enough off of there to make it like a spoon. Oh yeah, I got these, Amy Jo, off of my favorite site for almost nothing, and it comes with a lot of different ones, and I love it. Of course, I have like a bazillion angle grinders because I keep stealing them from my husband. So now let's put you guys back at the table here. Let's flip this around. Did you guys see all my cool little license plates? My husband is collecting license plates for me for a long time, and yeah, I kind of like them. Okay. Oops, I need my apron. Okay. Ta-da! Again. There we go. I thought you had an angle grinder, sis. I thought you did. How do I could be wrong? Okay, so now probably just gonna work on the handle here. Okay. Look at. I know we are way out in the middle of nowhere, but that's okay too. Now we'll use this just to clean it up a little bit. Then we're gonna get our drawing on here. I think that's It is a good thing to live out here in the middle of no man's land, because then nobody messes with us. Kind of like that. Okay, so kind of have my spoon figured out here. So his tail, I want his tail to wrap around, and his rattlers are going to be on one side of the spoon. So we're going to make him wrap this way and bring his rattlers over this way. And then the rest of him will go this way. So this is how I do this. I just, whoops, go like this. And this. And this. And this. And up here. And up here. Up here. Up here. Just kind of make a spiral all the way around him. Just kind of draw it on. Freehand this stuff. So we can always make it look better when we're almost done. And then thinking, because his head is going to be up here. This is going to be his head up here. Okay, so this is going to kind of wrap around to his head. Same with this. Just going to kind of wrap around to his head. Okay, and then his head's going to be right here. Going to come in like this, around, and like this, and around. Ha ha, right like that. See, I don't know if you can see it, but he'll be all around there. Okay, so we have to change out. I am going to actually, I'm going to use my X tool. Okay, we're going to change out our chuck. And we are going to use our ceramic bits because, well, I want to. I love these ceramic bits. And you guys will see why. They are the bomb diggity. Bye, Joe. Love you. The warden needs me. Okay, so I'm going to start down here, and I'm just going to follow my way around. Okay, so that whoop-de-doo is in place there. Then this is going to be the inside of its tail. This will be the outside. Okay, then let's go. Yes, this bird does work great, and it's porcelain. And I like the fact that they say they will never dull. You know, like some of the metal ones, they dull. They say these will not. So I'm kind of hoping that they don't, because I love this. They work amazing. And they take a lot off. And I'd really hate to see what it would do to somebody's finger if it got on their finger. Because these take a lot of wood off at one time. And I love the fact that I don't have to put pressure on it to make it take wood off. It just does. So now let's do this side. I'm just going in and making it a little bit deeper. And you see all of this is going to come off because it's going to be his head. But yeah, see, this just peels this stuff off of here. It is so awesome. Okay. So, we have him etched in there. We even got his head etched in there, so he'll wrap around. Now, we are going to change out burrs because we are going to do some good old carbon now. I think I'm going to use this one. It's, again, a porcelain tip. I don't know. I can't say enough about these porcelain ones. I'm really enjoying them. Because now I'm going to remove Okay. I think part of the problem was my tip was coming out. Alright, so I wonder if I can't, maybe, put the porcelain tips in this to make it work really well too. I think my battery's starting to go dead on that, but I've used it a lot. I used it a lot yesterday, and then I used it today. And this one is not going to hold the porcelain tip in. So we need to put this chuck in there. This one goes to this one. Make sure I get the right chuck on the right place here. This in here. And he needs to be charged. So who else has done the spoon challenge? I know... Okay. I know that E-Dub has. I know Amy has. I don't know who else has. Okay, so he's starting to pop off of the spoon here a little bit. Alrighty. Hold on, let me clear the way here. Tap that out. You can kind of see where he's starting to come around, and looks like he's wrapped around that spoon. And we'll make it deeper and get it more pronounced. Arm itches. Get some more of this wood moved away. Thank you, Billy. Gonna get some more of this wood moved away so that we can kind of see more of what we're doing, and we can work on the details after that. there's his head. Now, yes, they are. I am having a hard time. Oh, I can't get that out. Yeah, I'm really digging these porcelain tips. Boy, they take some stuff off of there. That they do. Now I've got to find a way to make him pronounced more, and I'm thinking that we are going to, not that one. It is not flat. I need my flat head. There he is. Here's my flat head. It is a metal bit that we're going to use. Got to change out my thingy again because that one don't fit. That one does. Boom. That's just part of doing this. You got to change things out a little bit once in a while. And that's fine. I don't mind doing that. But this one is one of my favorites. You'll see it'll like really define the snake, okay? Gotta figure out which way I'm gonna go with this one. So there we go. You can definitely see him wrapped around. I'm going to have to fix, something's not, I think it's just the shape of this one over here is like not quite right. The spoon isn't quite round here, so it's bothering me. But do you see him wrapped around? There's his head, and he comes around, and then his tail is going to be here, but I've got to get the bowl made out. Thank you. I'm kind of liking this. Not going to lie, I'm kind of liking this. Something different. Shoot. Okay, so I wonder if I could do the bowl now. I'm going to use this one. I don't know what this is called, but that's what I'm using. It's Quetzal, I know that. And we're going to use this to make the bowl. I've got the part of the spoon in there. I just don't want it so thick. Gross, don't do that. Ew. Yeah, that's the little round one, but it's like really making a spoon. It's gonna be a weird looking spoon. I'm not gonna deny that. But so I might bring this up more this way because his tail's wrapped here. His tail's gonna wrap here, and it's gonna have wrap here, and it's gonna have rattlers on it. I don't want to go too deep on this side and break through. But I love this little round bit. This one by Kutzall is amazing. I love that one. It works great. Probably need to work a little bit on this side over here. On this. A little bit here. Make this with my right. There we go. That looks better on that side. I can live with that. Now, just get this shaped up here. Alrighty. We are getting there. It is, so it is resembling a spoon. Hello, Heidi. We are getting the resemblance of a spoon going on, which is an accomplishment in and of itself. So, but I've been on here over an hour, guys. I'm gonna do some videos and finish this up and let you guys see what it becomes. I've kept you guys on here long enough for the day. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging with me. Keep following. I will put videos of it as it's done. Okay? All right. Love you. Bye.